Hey viewers, so I just applied some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Right now I'm going to jump right in with my Iman, is that how you say it? Iman, brown pencil that I love to use. I swear by this. It's in the color Blackest Brown. It's, yeah, Blackest Brown. And it's the best, I swear by it. So I'm just gonna go right in with these. Right now, I'm just combing the hairs in the direction that I'll be drawing with the brow pencil. Just side-eyed you. This may take some time. You definitely don't want to just draw. You know, I don't know, with pencils, you don't just want to draw on the brows. You want to lightly stroke them, you know what I mean, into the right place. You want to keep on just applying. Keep on applying. Yeah, basically. Just keep on dabbing and stroking. I really do rather that my brows are like thicker than skinny at any means. I mean, I change it up. Sometimes I don't mind skinny brows, you know. It's whatever works for you. And after you've had some practice, you'll know how to perfect this. And then you'll know exactly like how much shading you want to do and how much you don't want to do. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I know that much. So, okay, now we've did our fair share of shading in these babies, shading in these bad boys. And now I look something like this. Isn't this great? This is amazing. Halloween is around the corner, by the way. In case I was thinking of trying out or scaring myself, you know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So now I am about to conceal my brows. And when I conceal my brows, I mainly use two things. These are like my main go-tos. I use a concealer brush 211 in Luxie. And it looks like this. That's not doing any justice. The sun is crazy. It looks like this. It's Luxie 211. And I also use this brush by BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a number or anything, but it looks like this. And first, I use this one for precision, just to make sure that my brows are lined how I would like them to be. And then I go over the Luxie to kind of like blend it in. It works for me. And here I use my Pro Concealer that you can get at any 99-cent store, any beauty supply store. Okay, and this is actually great for me. It's just works perfectly. The color is Toffee. And now we are about to go to work. So I just take a little bit, put it on the brush like this, and Here I'm using my small brush by BH Cosmetics to form the outline beneath my brow. Okay, so when you get that little arch on the bottom, it looks kind of crazy, but then you blend it out. Very gently, you take your time and you just blend it down. You don't need to rush. You know, blending is something that takes up time, and basically, if you're like me, you just start doing your makeup like 2 hours before you know you gotta go anywhere. And then you'll have great makeup. When you come to this area right here, you want to have a smooth, nice finish. So basically, you will just fan it down. Fan like strokes. Just fan it down. The last thing you want are harsh lines anywhere. So, that's it. When you're done with the bottom, you can go to the top. Now, with the top, basically, the way how we came all the way out here, we're not gonna go all the way out here. We're just gonna, let me show you. The less concealer you use, the better your brows will look when you're outlining the top of your brow. Okay, so I have something else that I use here, and it's called the Brow Gal. That showed pretty good. It's called the Brow Gal. What I do is I just darken up my brows with it, and it goes on pretty well. It doesn't go on way too dark or anything like that. This is the color that I use. That little color right here. I just take a small little brush that looks, how can I do this? That looks like this, has a tip like this. I got it from BH Cosmetics. I use this color just to darken my brows just a little bit. And basically, what I do here is I just go inside the lines. Can you guys see this little piece up here? I know you can. I just go inside the lines with it. And I really love what it does. I really love what it does for my brows, and I think it like works perfectly. Yeah, I really do think it works perfectly. It's not too dark, okay, and it's like a powder. So it's really, it just blends really well. And then I'll take my Iman brush and this little tip here. I'll just like blend it out some more because I'm all about blending. Smooth it out a little bit, just some back forth motions. Not rushing, not going back and forth all over the place. Just some back and forth motions. And then I think it has like the perfect look to it. Now I just need to fix something here. Okay, there we have it. We will blend it out just a little bit more, like such. Okay, guys, I think I could live with that. I think I could live with it. The what you really want is, more than anything, you want your brows to be identical. So it may happen that you'll fix one brow and then you might have to go back, you might have to adjust it, you might have to fix it so that it looks just like the other brow, because either the other one might have a higher arch or whatever the case may be, and that is totally fine. The concept of makeup is it's supposed to enhance everything. So we use it to enhance. Here I'm using my Luxie 211 concealer brush just to make sure that I clean up any concealer that might have gotten onto my actual brows so they look nice and defined. We use it to enhance. So now we are coming to this brow here. We definitely want to compare them. Then it's not going to be this one right now the way that it looks. It is not going to look perfect, but when we're done with it, it should definitely look identical. So wherever you need to fill in right now, because when you go for this arch, you want to make sure that you're not going up higher, you're not going up, you're not going lower, you're going exactly where you need to be. So here you can see me filling in my brow and trying my best to match it up and make sure it's identical to the brow that's already done. Now, this is where you really need to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, so I think I caught the rhythm here. Usually it takes me a little bit longer, but this time around I think I caught the rhythm for this brow. I kind of got the arch on deck with this one. And now after I blend, which will take some time because blending is important and you don't want to be looking like Godzilla. So after I blend, I'll just move to the top. And what we can do also, and what I do, is add a little concealer onto your eyelids. To me, it's the perfect primer. And if I've got an eyeshadow coming, I just like to add it. This is the perfect time for me to add concealer to my eyelids, is when I'm doing my brows. So here I am, just gonna blend it out a little bit. Less is definitely more when You're doing your brows? I think so. I definitely think so. And as I said, when you're doing your brows, it's okay to look at this one and notice things and then attempt to fix them. When I say that, what I mean is if you see that they're not matched up and you need to make them that way, then it's okay to like go back with the pencil, whatever, either to make it thicker, slimmer, whatever you prefer. You can do that because, like I keep repeating, it's all a process. It's all a process, baby. And, you know, we are trying to look snatched. So, you know, my snatch might take a little bit longer than someone else's, but at least I know my makeup's going to be on fleek. So now we're going to go in for the top. Whenever you're coming close to the inner parts of your brows, using the brush to outline, you always want to use fan-like motions because you want to avoid all harsh lines. Okay, what I notice now is this one is a little round and this one is kind of a little pointy. So I'm going to fix it, going to make that smoother because today I just want some nice, thick, natural looking brows. So that's what I do. I'm going to go, I make it smoother with this concealer brush that I have here. It works like a charm. I just stay pointed here, go in, and basically smooth it out a little bit. And after doing that, after smoothing it out a little bit, you will notice some of the pencil that you use will obviously like be wiped away. When you smooth it out, that's okay because that's why I like to go in with my brow gal brow kit and kind of touch it up a little bit. If you don't have that, that's fine because you can also go right in with the pencil that you do have. So after doing that, now what I'm going to do is just blend out the concealer that I used. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Blend it out, blend it out. And I'm going to go in with my brow gal, like I was telling you guys. I just love this. I really do. I love this brow gal. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here I am. I know I look a little crazy. I'm about to fix that. Now we're just gonna blend these brows out a little bit. Blend this one out a little bit too. If you know you were a little high at one point with your line that you drew, just go over it. Go over it. Here you can see me working at the head of my brow and adding a tad bit of concealer just to give it that sharp cutting edge. Finally, I'm putting the finishing touches on my brows and I'm going to bring these babies some justice. About to beat the rest of my face. Stay tuned. This is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below.